God says, listen closely, my child. This is not a coincidence that you are reading this right now. It was destined for this moment to meet your eyes, for this is not a regular message. This is my divine word, spoken into your life like thunder rolling across the skies. There are no accidents in my kingdom. Every word that touches your heart today has been planted with purpose, chosen by me to reach your soul, to prepare you, and to strengthen you before the storm that approaches in disguise. You are not forgotten. Even when the silence has felt unbearable, when the nights have stretched too long, when tears have soaked your pillow and your heart has questioned if I still hear you, yes, I have heard you. I was listening even when you thought I was silent. I was near even when you felt alone. And now I speak. A message is coming. It may arrive in the form of a text, a letter, a voice you thought you had left in the past. It may seem sincere. It may sound repentant. But I need you to be vigilant, my child, for not every apology is birthed in truth. A fake apology is on its way. This is not to scare you but to alert you. The one who is preparing this apology is not coming to heal you but to weaken you. It is a setup. A spiritual manipulation carefully crafted not by my hands, but by those who seek to knock down the very foundation I've been helping you rebuild. You have come far. So far. There are things you overcame that others never saw. You held your breath during storms and never let your feet stop moving forward, even when it hurt. You've healed from betrayals that were meant to break you. You've survived emotional fires that scorched your soul, and yet here you are, alive, still full of hope, still searching for me, still reaching out to my presence. That is power. That is your victory. And I am proud of you. But now, hear me. This apology that is coming, it will play with your emotions. It will try to revive wounds you've already placed on my altar. It will sound right but feel wrong. It may speak your name softly, but behind it is an intention to trap you in doubt, confusion, and emotional vulnerability. You must be wise. You must be anchored in my spirit to discern what is real and what is not. The enemy is cunning, and he disguises his traps with sweetness. He will try to enter through kindness, through sorrow, through memories. But you must see through the veil. You are about to walk into a new season of promise, of restoration, of divine elevation. You are on the edge of breakthrough, and the enemy knows it. That is why this fake apology comes now, because the darkness wants to detour you just before you step into your blessing. He thinks if he can distract your heart, he can delay your purpose. But he is mistaken. For I have placed my fire within you. You are not fragile. You are not a victim. You are not stuck in yesterday's pain. You are rising with me. Do not open your heart to everything that knocks at the door. I have given you spiritual discernment. Use it. Do not answer out of loneliness. Do not engage because you feel obligated. You owe no one your peace except me. If something feels off, it probably is. I don't speak in confusion. I don't guide with guilt. I am not the author of chaos. So when something comes, and it leaves your spirit anxious or torn, step back. Pray. Bring it to me. I will show you the truth. This is not the time to go backward. I am not in what I've pulled you out of. I do not dwell in manipulation. I do not breathe into deceit. I will never bring someone back into your life just to cause you emotional suffering. If I restore with peace. If I mend with clarity. If I bring something back, it is because it has changed under my hand, not under human deception. But this apology, this message, is not of me. It is a test. A trap. You are safe. No matter what, remember that. Even when your emotions tremble, even when your past comes knocking, you are protected. I surround you with my angels. Archangel Michael stands at your gate, and he will not let harm pass through. You are guarded with light. You are filled with my spirit. You are wrapped in the unbreakable shield of faith. Nothing can harm you unless you allow it to dwell inside your heart. That is why I warn you, not to scare you, but to help you keep your heart protected. The enemy only attacks those who are dangerous to his agenda. That's why you feel targeted. That's why confusion keeps knocking. That's why things try to return to pull you back down. Because you are rising. Your light is growing. Your anointing is increasing. And with it, your influence in the spiritual realm is shaking things. You're not just surviving anymore, you're walking in power. And the enemy fears what you are becoming. But do not fear him. He is defeated. You belong to me. And nothing formed against you shall prosper. I did not bring you this far to abandon you. I did not rescue you from the fire to let you drown in the flood. You are my chosen one. And even when you feel weak, I am your strength. Even when you doubt, I remain faithful. Even when you're unsure, I am sure about you. I see how much you've carried. I see how much you've tried to be strong when no one else noticed. I've seen you smile through tears. I've seen you forgive when it hurt. I've seen you love even when it was not returned. And I want you to know that none of that was in vain. I am storing your tears in my bottle. I am keeping account of your faithfulness. And soon, very soon, I will reward you in ways that eyes have not seen and ears have not heard. Stay alert. When the message comes, when the apology arrives, remember these words. Test it. Bring it before me. Ask me to reveal what lies beneath the surface. Do not act out of emotion, act out of wisdom. You don't need closure from them. You don't need validation from those who hurt you. You already have my approval. You already have my hand on your life. And while others may try to manipulate, I will vindicate. While others may try to deceive, I will reveal. While others try to reopen wounds, I will seal them with my love. They may come with tears, but their intentions will not match their words. Let me fight this battle for you. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to explain yourself. Keep your peace. Let silence be your weapon. Let wisdom be your armor. Your future is too bright for you to revisit the shadows. You have outgrown certain things. You have matured spiritually, emotionally, mentally. This is not a sign to go backward, it's a reminder of how far you've come. You owe it to yourself and to me to keep walking forward. The apology may come, but it does not mean you are obligated to re-enter the pain. Let me show you who you are now. Let me remind you of your worth. You are more than what they called you. You are more than how they treated you. You are more than the lies spoken over you. You are my beloved. You are my light bearer. You are my warrior. And no fake apology can erase the divine identity I've written over your life. So be still. Breathe. Don't panic when the message comes. You don't need to rush your reply. You don't even need to respond if I tell you not to. Your silence can be just as holy as your speech. Sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do is protect your peace and walk away. I will give you the strength. I will give you the clarity. I will give you the discernment. There is nothing ahead of you that I have not already prepared you for. You are ready. You are more equipped than you know. Do not second-guess yourself. Do not let old voices speak louder than my truth. Your heart belongs to me. Your destiny is unfolding. The enemy cannot stop what I have ordained. And the pain of your past will not have the final word. Watch as I turn every trick into triumph. Watch as I use what was meant to break you to build you instead. Watch as I take your tears and water your future with them. Watch as I prepare a table for you in the presence of those who doubted you. Your story is not over. It is just beginning. Trust me. Lean on me. Hold on to me. I will not let you fall. You are not alone. You are not abandoned. I am with you, and I am not leaving. Ever. Just trust me. Keep praying. Keep believing. Keep moving. I am working behind the scenes, and your victory is closer than it appears. And when the fake apology comes, smile. Not because you believe it, but because you recognize it as proof that you have risen so high that even those who once tried to hurt you must now pretend to seek your forgiveness. That is your victory. That is your sign. That is my divine confirmation. You have overcome. I love you, my child. You are safe. You are seen. You are chosen. Nothing will go wrong with you, not when your hand is in mine. I am God, and I will never forsake you. Let me know if you'd like a visual version or message summary. God is speaking, not in riddles and not in whispers, but in a sacred tone that echoes through the air right now as you read this. You were meant to see this. You didn't click by accident. You didn't scroll by chance. Something divine led your hands. Something holy shifted your timeline. Something bigger than you paused everything and whispered, "Read this now." And in this moment, that divine voice is telling you something that will shake you, warn you, and set you free if you listen carefully and act swiftly. God says, a fake apology will arrive soon. It is a setup. It is not love. It is not truth. It is not repentance. It is a trap dressed in kindness. It is poison dipped in honey. It is a deception meant to make you emotionally weak before a deeper betrayal. You must listen to this with more than your ears. You must hear it with your spirit. Because the one who is coming with soft words and watery eyes has already made up their mind behind closed doors. They are not coming to make peace. They are coming to soften your heart just enough to strike again. They want access. They want forgiveness not because they've changed, but because they want to reset the damage they've done and finish what they started. God is revealing this now because the time is too sensitive. You are closer to your breakthrough than you've ever been. You are on the verge of something you don't even fully see yet. A divine doorway has begun to unlock in the spirit realm. And the enemy knows. The one pretending to be sorry is being used as a distraction. They don't even know how spiritually dangerous their actions are. But God does. And now you do too. There is a fake apology coming. It will look real. It will feel convincing. It will echo the words you always hoped to hear. They will say everything you once begged for. They will use words like, "I've changed, I see it now," and "I never meant to hurt you." They will look into your eyes with regret. But behind those words is a strategy. Behind that apology is a conversation you haven't heard, the one they had with someone else when they said, "Watch this, I can get them back. I just have to say the right thing." They practiced their apology. They wrote it out. They rehearsed it. It's not coming from a broken heart. It's coming from a twisted mind. And God says if you fall for it, you will delay your blessing by years. That's why this message is arriving now. To warn you. to guard your soul, to strengthen your spiritual discernment so that when the moment comes, and it will come, you will not be deceived. You will not fall into the trap again. Because they have studied you. They know what makes you melt. They know what words crack your armor. They know how to play the part of the redeemed. But this is not their redemption. This is their manipulation. You must understand what's at stake. Your future is about to unfold. Your spirit is evolving. You're outgrowing the cycles they tried to keep you trapped in. You've been healing. You've been detaching. You've been seeing clearer. And they hate that. They hate that their power over you is weakening. That their name no longer makes your heart stop. That their absence no longer feels like pain. They see it. And they are scared. Because the longer you go without them, the stronger you become. The longer you stay away, the more obvious it becomes that you never needed them, you were just tied to a trauma bond they created. But now you're rising. And because you are rising, they are returning, but not with truth. Not with deliverance. With a script. With a plan. With a charming lie that sounds like closure. But God says there is no closure in confusion. There is no healing in falsehood. Do not be moved by the performance of the one who once broke you. Do not be swayed by a carefully timed message. They are not sorry. They are strategic. They are watching your strength and trying to undo it before your blessing hits. God has shown the angels what's coming. Michael stands at attention. Gabriel has sounded a silent trumpet in your direction. The heavens have been stirred. Because what's on the line now is no longer just emotional. It's spiritual. If you let them back in, you will not just feel pain. You will forfeit a season. You will lose more than tears. You will lose time. And God has worked too hard, protected you from too much, healed you too deeply, for you to go back into what He rescued you from. They will say they miss you. But what they miss is control. What they miss is access to your light. What they miss is the way you once doubted yourself whenever they manipulated you. They miss the version of you who didn't know better. But that version has died. A new you has been born. A spiritual warrior. A divine child of purpose. An anointed soul with clarity and strength. And if you return to what hurt you, you will betray your healing. This fake apology is a setup not just for emotional confusion, but for spiritual delay. The enemy wants you vulnerable. They want you off balance. Because something big is coming, something heaven sent. And if you are emotionally tied up in false peace and deceptive reconciliation, you won't be ready for the real blessing God is bringing. The apology is timed. It will arrive just before a miracle. just before a new opportunity, just before someone new enters your life. Because the enemy knows if you're distracted by the past, you won't recognize the future when it knocks. You asked God for a sign. You asked Him to show you the truth. You said, "Lord, if they're lying, expose it." You said, "God, if they're not for me, remove them." And now the exposure is here. The removal has already started in the spirit. But you must agree with it in the natural. You must reject what is false so that heaven can release what is real. You must walk away from manipulation before God can trust you with elevation. This is not about revenge. This is not about bitterness. This is about alignment. You are being aligned with something so pure, so sacred, that anything fake must be removed. Even if it looks kind. Even if it sounds sweet. Even if it comes wrapped in the exact words you used to pray for. God says not all answers come in the form you expect. Sometimes the answer is in the discernment to say no. The courage to walk away. The strength to protect your peace even from familiar faces. You are being tested. Not in the way the world tests, but in the way heaven watches to see if you're ready for the next level. The apology is not the test. Your reaction to it is. Will you be flattered and fall? Or will you be wise and rise? God says this is a door. What you do next determines which way it swings. Let it close. Let it lock. Let it stay shut. Because what's behind you is nothing compared to what's ahead. You will be tempted to respond. You'll want to believe them. You'll want to have just one more conversation. You'll say, maybe they really mean it this time. But deep down, your spirit already knows. It knew before this message. It's been screaming to you in dreams. It's been whispering through your body language. You felt uneasy about them even when nothing was said. That's not paranoia. That's prophecy. The fake apology is not love. It is warfare. Emotional warfare. And your tears are the target. Because if they can get you to cry, they can get you to lower your guard. And once your guard is down, the real plan begins. But not this time. Not anymore. You are not who you used to be. You are not desperate for words. You are not starving for closure. You are a divine being. A sacred soul. A chosen light. And you are about to rise above it all. The angels are with you. Archangel Michael has already drawn his sword. Your ancestors are praying for you from the other side. The heavens have surrounded you with strength. Because what's ahead is bigger than a text, stronger than a script, and more important than a false apology. A door is opening. But only if you leave the past behind for good. They will message soon. Maybe even today. You'll know it's them. You'll feel it before it arrives. But when it comes, remember this message. Read it again. Let it speak louder than their apology. Because this isn't just a message. It's your shield. Your armor. Your final warning before the storm tries to come back wearing a smile. God says don't be fooled. Don't be swayed. Don't be weakened. This is your moment. Your rise. Your freedom. And nothing, not even the sweetest lie, can stop what heaven has planned for you now.